Welcome back, big sports fans. Well, first we acquired a new starting pitcher in Hayden Birdsong for the trade deadline. Then we went on to take 2 of 3 against the LA Angels in LA. Now we head back home for 3 games against the Athletics. So let's sim the first 2 games and then get into game 3. For game 1, Jays lose 5-4. For the Jays bats, they score 4 runs and 8 hits, 3 walks, strike out 6 times. Harper Stott hit home runs. Butler, Harper, Stott get the RBIs. Stott and Jimenez get stolen bases. And for the pitching, Mason Miller gets his 4th loss of the season, and as a team they give up 5 runs and 10 hits, 2 walks, and strike out 12. For game 2, Jays win 11-5. For the Jays bats, they score 11 runs and 15 hits, 3 walks, strike out 8 times. Rutschman, Harper, Fry hit doubles. Harper, Santander, Varsho hit home runs. Butler, Rutschman, Harper, Santander, Yelich, and Varsho get the RBIs. For the pitching, it's the new guy, Hayden Birdsong, with his first win of the season. Matt Strom gets his 2nd save of the season, and as a team they give up 5 runs on 8 hits, 3 walks, and strike out 4. So for game 3, Jays go for the series win as they send Braxton Garrett to the mound to go up against Logan Allen. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And as always, we play with quick counts on for a fast-paced game.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. Dinger alert, Singy. This guy's gone yard more than anyone in the league so far.
Yeah, Boog, I've had this one marked on my calendar all week. He changes games with one swing. Seriously, though, why do they keep pitching to him? It's a launching pad.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Braxton Garrett. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Just off the outside edge. 3-1. Garrett with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Over to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Batting third, the
2 down,
designated
base is
hitter,
empty.
Luis
Next up for the
Rengifo.
A's, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Santander makes the catch, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Logan Allen. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to
Lead
just
off for
having the comforts of
Toronto.
being at home and
Right
having the
fielder,
fans behind them. But
Lawrence
this guy
Butler.
seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Got him swinging. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 down, base is empty. This to third, Harris. In plenty of time to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
First baseman,
Here's Bryce Harper.
Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Throw over to Prado. Harper retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now in Toronto. And now here is Nick Prado. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajas. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. In there at the knees, now 3-2.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against me.
That one ripped. Gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 1-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Bader up to the plate. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Batting ninth, catcher,
So bases all loaded up. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Darren Baker.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Out towards right center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores, and they lead by 3.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. Next offering is foul back. 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the second, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Out to center. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, 1 away. So up next for Toronto, David Fry.
Baseman, David Fry.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a sweeper misses. 1 out, bases empty. Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first in time. Stepping in, Gabriel Moreno.
Catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Palacios. He makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the A's designated hitter, Luis Rengifo. On the ground to the left. Slings to first, and a quick out, number one.
Now
here's Nick
first
Prado.
baseman.
That's
Nick
what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Just missed. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Clement over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now
Andy
batting,
Pages
right fielder,
up next for the
Andy
A's.
Pages.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. And it one hops the wall. And that's a double.
I'm sure
Now
he feels
batting,
really good
left
about
fielder,
that one. When you
Richie
connect and it
Palacios.
jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
The 1-1 is fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because that's a hit. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score easily.
Well,
Now
it certainly
batting,
feels
center
good when you
fielder,
can win the
Harrison
at-bat
Bader.
after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Kicks and fires. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Palacios stands at second with 2 gone.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
To third, Fry. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Palacios puts it away, and there's one away.
Batting 8th, second
And that's for
baseman,
Toronto, Ernie Clement. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. And that one is in the dirt. And a count 2-1. Two outs. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Out to short, Wilson. On to first. Inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the third baseman, Brett Harris. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, Catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And now 2-1.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Butler makes the play. 1 down.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him
Now
for some
batting,
runs.
second
And
baseman,
hopefully that
Darren
bullpen phone is
Baker.
working today.
So up next, Darren Baker. Harris at first, 1 gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Gotta love
Now
the
batting,
resiliency shown in that
shortstop,
at-bat,
Jacob
battling
Wilson.
with 2 strikes. Just
Now
Out of the
pitching
bullpen for the
Blue
Jays,
Jays.
Ricky Tiedemann.
Number 30.
still pretty early in the ball game,
Ricky
so this bullpen
Tiedemann.
has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 1 out. Wilson getting ready to hit. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense,
Now batting,
Boog.
the
It's all about
designated
creating
hitter,
opportunities,
Luis
and this is one
Rengifo.
of them right here.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. All loaded up. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball is outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Next up for the
Now
A's,
batting,
Nick
first baseman,
Prado.
Nick Prado.
2 outs. Bases are full. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out. And we're back. Bottom
Leading
4.
off
Now
for
it's
the
the right
Jays,
fielder, Lawrence
right
Butler.
fielder, Lawrence Butler.
3-1 now. And that one
That's out
off
the
the
corner.
inside
Ball
edge. You
four.
walked him.
Take it back.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Now batting.
Now,
designated
Adley
hitter,
Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
Up
open
next
instead of
for the
staying
Blue
closed.
Jays,
If he
first
does that,
baseman,
he's going to be able to go up the middle the other
Harper.
way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes on the move to the gap. Corrals it. 2 away. Anthony
Now
Santander
batting,
at the plate.
left fielder.
Switch hitter batting from the right side here. It's so impressive
Santander.
over the course of his career how he's been able to become a force on both sides of the plate.
2-2.
In the dirt. Butler off of first with 2 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. All set for the start of
Leading
the
off
inning.
for the
And now the
A's,
right fielder, Andy Pages. Foul ball there. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Next up for the A's, Richie Palacios.
Left fielder,
Well, maybe
Richie
approaching this at bat
Palacios.
with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That's too low. Ball 3. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And
Harrison
at first with one
Bader.
gone. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throw safe.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man at second. Ground ball left side. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Now the third
Now
baseman,
batting,
Brett
third
Harris.
baseman, Brett Harris.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. High in the air, out to right. Butler pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
5th.
off
Here's the
for
third
Jays,
baseman, David
third
Fry.
baseman, David Fry.
They say you win.
1 and 2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his
Now
third
batting,
of the
catcher,
game.
Gabriel Moreno.
Next up for the Blue Jays. The Jays still looking for their first hit in this one. Cut on and lifted in the air. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That could be a dangerous
Now
pitch if you
batting,
don't get it
center
inside
fielder,
enough. Because
Dalton
as a hitter,
Varsho.
you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. Headed towards the corner, Pajes giving chase, stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now batting, second
Ernie
baseman,
Clement next up for the Blue
Ernie
Jays.
Clement.
And that one ripped to left, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back
Leading
to the
off for
ballpark.
the
Here's the
Athletics,
catcher, Shea Langoliers. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, now one gone in the top of the 6th. So the lineup flips
batting,
over
second
at the
baseman,
plate.
Darren
Darren Baker. Swing and a ground ball. Harper takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now
So
batting,
2 down now,
shortstop,
and here is
Wilson.
Jacob Wilson. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Rengifo.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit. And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
2-1.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 5-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Nick Pratto out towards left center. Varsho after it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Jays, number 73. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the right
Next to
fielder,
hit, Lawrence
Butler.
That
2
one
ball,
not
1
close.
strike.
And that's ball 2.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here is Adley Rutschman. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Owen White on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Owen White.
Two on with 1 out. Bryce Harper next up for the Blue Jays. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped left field. 1 run across, and it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Man at second. Pitch is in there. 2-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Now batting,
Now at
third
the plate,
baseman,
David Fry.
David Fry.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh.
In the air out towards right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back. We're in the
Jays.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
61.
Zach Jackson.
Well, I got to think he probably has a
Jackson.
little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So digging in, Andy Pajes.
That's a ball.
You know, these A's digging into their numbers
One
have to
strike.
be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
That's the ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Santander going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1 down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Line drive. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Hooked
Now
around that
batting
pitch on
is
the
center
outside,
fielder,
but he was still
Harrison
able to square
Bader.
it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So here's Bader now.
No, that's high.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Jackson checks over to first, and he's back. Man at first, 1 away.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Next up for the
Up
A's,
next
Brett
for the A's,
Harris.
third baseman, Brett Harris.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Santander moving back for it. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 7-3. So 2 away with nobody on. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now in Toronto, and now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the second baseman,
Now batting,
Ernie Clement.
second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bader makes the grab on the run.
Now pitching
On
for
the mound
Blue
now,
Jays.
Andrew Nardi.
Number
And they felt it
43.
was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now here's the
Leading
leadoff
off
hitter for the A's,
Athletics.
Darren Baker.
Second baseman, Darren Baker.
Next offering is downstairs. Fought off foul. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at
Up
the plate
next
for
for
him.
the
He
A's,
looks locked in.
shortstop,
Nice
Jacob
line drive to the
Wilson.
pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Jacob Wilson. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swings and misses. And now one away. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Rengifo. And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-2. That's to third, Fry. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Back
A's.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
33.
bottom of the 8th, Drew
Drew
Smith.
Smith.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now it's the
Leading
shortstop.
off for
The
the
Blue Jays in striking
shortstop,
distance,
Josh
but have some work to do.
Azovic.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Inside, and it hit him. Adley Rutschman
Now
next up for the Blue Jays.
designated hitter, Adley
Now this team is definitely
Rutschman.
looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
All over that one
Now
right there.
batting,
Just a
first
simple ground ball the other way
baseman,
that had eyes on it.
Harper.
And sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Towards first, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one.
Michel Otonez takes over on the mound. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. The tying run at the plate. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. That one's going to land not so much here, but here. And we are all tied up. It's 7-7. David Fry next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a ball. Four runs already in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the strike.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Up next for the
Digging
Blue
in,
Jays,
Gabriel
catcher
Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
2 down, nobody on. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle, Wilson. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Nick Pratto. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it's off the wall. Here comes the throw. Safe at second with nobody out. And that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And that one in the air center field. Drops into the glove. 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Richie Palacios. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Ripped to right. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next up for the A's, Harrison Bader. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Santander on a dead sprint, racing back. Hits the top of the wall. 1 runs in. Santander gets it back in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Two on, 1 out. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Porter Hahn.
Number 37.
Big swing and miss stuff right here. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And that's outside. And now it's 3-2. Hodge He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in from second. Not in time. It's a double.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Darren Baker. And that one inside and it hit him.
Now batting, shortstop
Jacob Wilson
Jacob
up next for the A's. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That's in there, and that is strike two.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way.
Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. One run is in, coming home. And he's out.
On the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Grant
Now
Holman.
pitching for
And
the
he's
A's,
done a great job keeping the ball
Number
in the park this
67.
year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. That one fouled off. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Way high.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. He's 2 outs
Up
away.
next for the
Ernie
Blue
Clemens
Jays,
digs in
second
now.
baseman,
Typically not
Ernie
easy to go
Clemens.
deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
That one ripped. And foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering misses down and away. Fair ball.
Showed a lot of fight with
Now
2 strikes in that AB.
shortstop,
He really
Josh
shot that one down the right
Hazelton.
field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you
2
do it.
balls, 1
And
strike.
the batter now, number 73. This one in the dirt. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside
3-2.
low, and it's a full count. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he's got a double.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Got a
Now
fastball,
pitching
middle
for
of the
the
plate.
A's,
Here comes the closer
Number
here in the
25.
ninth, Josh Winkowski.
Josh
29
Winkowski.
saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Inside, just
2
missed.
and 1.
The 2-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Bader going back on this one. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Headed for the plate.
patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body.
Popped up. Wilson gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes
for the Blue
adrenaline
Jays,
doesn't
first
get high
baseman,
enough until
Bryce
there's a runner or two on
Harper.
base.
2 balls.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Tying run at the plate. This one smashed down the right field line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Just about gives a skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Winkowski is just one strike away.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Outside. And that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but
Got him. Foul tip, strike 3. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
he's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Well, the Jays' bats tried to keep this team in the game, but their bullpen just disappointed them. Let's have a look at the box score. For the Jays' bats, they scored 9 runs on 11 hits, 1 walk, struck out 9 times. Harper, Kasevich hit doubles. Butler hits a triple. Santander hits a home run. Butler, Santander, Harper, Fry get the RBIs. And for the pitching, Andrew Nardi gets his second loss of the season. As a team, they give up 11 runs on 19 hits, 2 walks, and strike out 7. And with the series loss, the Jays' record now sits at 69-49. Still sit in first place in the American League East, up by 4.5 games. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next series, as the Jays host 3 games against the Cleveland Guardians.